faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's
Zeeverfett.
It's that time again, guys. Thanks for joining me on the stream. It was sort of a little impromptu. It's a little later than I'm used to anyway. But thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button and yeah, share it. Share it. Please share, because I mean, I can only have so many viewers if nobody's available or aware. But yeah, no, I mean, I do it to myself anyway. So because I started just because I'm ready. I just want to stream. I just want to jump in and stream. I don't want to just sit there and wait for it and say, hey, you know, I got to schedule out a stream, make sure everybody is aware and tweet it out and try to get people to retweet it and all that. And it's really hard. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm asking a lot for people to retweet and all that kind of stuff anyway. So without further ado, I also wanted to thank, I have a new Patreon. Thank you so much. Phantom X, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Thank you to all of the Patreon members, past and present. Some of these guys were on for a couple months, but you know, had to take it off. But I still want to recognize them. And hey, it's awesome. So I'm leaving your name there. So if you join the Patreon for more than a month, you know, I'm just going to leave you on there. If you're on for a month and then you're off, then yes, I will delete you from from the list, because yeah, one person did that. They just wanted to get on the list, and then they canceled it in the same, like in the next week or so or whatever. They did that on a couple of people's streams, so it wasn't just mine. But anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. I am going to be drawing. I don't have anything yet as far as what I'm going to draw. So if you have any suggestions, drop a suggestion in the chat. The chat should be working today. Anyway, let me say hello in the chat just to make sure that yes. Okay, so it is working, and if you do watch, also I'm on not Patreon. I'm on Twitch as well, so you don't have to just watch me on Twitter or YouTube. I'm also available on Twitch. So anyway, like I said, I don't really have anything planned for today. I can just start sketching again, and just kind of, you know, see where it leads me. Let's see. In fact, let me go ahead and pull that up right now. Share screen. And boom, add to stream. There we go. So here we go. I have the blank canvas here. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. If not, then I'm just going to draw something real quick. As far as movie news, I could talk about the new Puss in Boots trailer, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But I won't, because I haven't seen either trailer. But I know that the trailers did hit this week, and there was some shuffling around over at Warner Brothers. I know Ann Sarnoff got moved. Don't know if she was fired, but she no longer has her same position. So anyway, that's pretty much it for movie news. As far as what's up, Tex TX, a local Texan. I mean, Texas is so big; it's almost its own country. But anyway, yeah, so thanks for being here. Let me just pop you up a little bit, because I mean, when I'm drawing, I'm not really looking at the chat, but I do appreciate you guys showing up, showing some love, and yeah, I mean, you know, hey, if you're bored, hopefully this will entertain you a little bit. I figure, I don't know, I always draw DC. Sometimes I draw Transformers, but last time I drew just a basic pose. I guess we can do sort of a dynamic pose. Dynamic is more not just straight up and down, you know, with, let me just start off with that. There, pick that layer. A dynamic pose is not just, you know, here's your person. They're sort of standing, you know, arms at their sides. You got your little waist right there, and then you have your feet. A dynamic pose is more of, you know, we're sort of wisping away here. Maybe, you know, the head is leaned forward. The abdomen is sort of stretched this way. And then if you do that, then yeah, your sort of, your legs would be, you could have it to where you could have a leg here doing something, and then a leg here sort of holding. But yeah, I mean, so there's your dynamic pose, and then maybe have one arm going like this, and then maybe the other one coming across like that. That's more of a dynamic pose rather than a static pose. But anyway, so let me just, let me just add another layer. Here we go. So we're going to start again. What's up, No Joe? How is it going? Yes, thank you so much. Hashtag Sexist Ryan. We're pushing that hashtag out this week. Actually, hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag, Zach is back. We're putting that out there. Thoughts on the Miss Marvel trailer? Have not seen it. I saw a poster where she's sitting on a street lamp. That's all I've seen so far. They changed her powers. I saw something of us as far as like she has like long arms or something like Mr. Fantastic. But basically, I haven't really seen the trailer yet. I'm not too impressed with this tier of Marvel, other than Spider-Man and Doctor Strange so far. I'm interested in Moon Knight because I don't know anything really about the character other than it's kind of their version of Batman in a way, sort of like Black Panther and Moon Knight are sort of, both pulled from the Batman lore as far as looks and then also appearance and also just tone, I guess. But anyway, so let me jump back on here and let's do a female form. I haven't done one of those on any stream. So I guess what we can do is start off here with, let me increase my brush. So many people that are in this realm don't really do too many drawings of women. So basically, I always start with, let's see, this kind of goes to a little bit of a point because they don't have too much of a chin. I'm just going to stretch this out a little bit. Give you, there's the middle of her face. Maybe her mouth is here. Her nose would probably be somewhere around here, and her eyebrows probably right in here in this area. So I'm just kind of sketching that out a little bit, just real quick, nothing too crazy. No, don't like that. So yeah, basically there you go. There's her eye here, and then another one here, so you can see, okay, maybe the mouth would be in sort of that area. And then what I can do is I can add a new layer, bring the opacity of this one down some. That's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so finally. So basically what I could do here is kind of come back, go on this layer, refine this a little bit, give her a little bit of a cheekbone. And then sort of same thing. You want to give them like a soft face. Kind of come back over here. The chin back here is not going to be that strong either. We're just going to rough it out and just kind of create as we go. Our eyebrow would be right there. Let's see. And then you can sort of wrap that around that way. She has like there's her lips. Okay. All right. Let's see. And then because her nose would probably be right here. Okay, that's too much. So anyway, maybe that's too much of a cheek. There we go. Too much cheek. Let's see. Give it a little bit sharper edge. There you go. And then there's a little bit of a shadow underneath. Okay. All right. And then the bottom of the nose. There you go. And then her brow right about there. Let's see. I see you guys are typing away. Hang on one second. I'm still kind of working out the details here. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let's see. Thoughts on Miss Marvel. Around the difference between her and Mr. Fantastic is that she can make her arms go bigger and she can go bigger. Okay. I just wanted to whip it out. Yes, we'll get to that later on. Appreciate you being here, McLovin. Anything new in the Justice Project that you're working on? Yeah. There's a lot new every day. We have an animator that is helping us out, Mr. Luis I think it's De La Cruz. Gosh, and I don't want to give his name wrong. I always just call him Luis, and I just kind of like that's sort of where first name basis. Let me check real quick because I want to highlight De La Vega, let me see, Luis Vega. De La Vega, I think is Zorro. Let me see. Where is he? There's a yellow icon. I'll put his Twitter handle in here so that you guys can follow him. But he is a great animator. Luis Enrique. So Mr. Vega 214. Here, I'll put it in here. So follow this guy. He is a good animator. Mr. Vega 214. There you go. So yeah, follow that guy. He's got some really cool stuff that he's working on. It's another project that I'm sure everybody will be interested in. One that I'm not affiliated with or working on, but it is still a good project. So let me see. Her nose, her bridge is going to be a little bit different. Let's see. And then the back of her nose. Let's see, and then the other side of her nose will be right there, and then that kind of will curve up a little bit, and let me erase that part. So it's probably going to be a little bit thinner here. And then, let's see, and then her eyebrow will probably be right there. No, don't like that. There we go, there. Okay, and then this will kind of come around. There we go. Just erase this real quick. Whoop. And then, let's see. First eye would be right about there. And her other eye would be over here. But yeah, no, thanks for asking about the project. He did, Nicotina did release something today. Oops, let me make my eraser a little bit bigger. I want to refine her lips a little bit better. And we still got the median line here. I'm going to refine this again. Let's see, give her a little bit more of a chin. And we'll get rid of that layer. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so there's that. And then that comes down. And it comes up a little bit. And that'll come up like right there. There you go. Probably be highlighted there. Anyway, let me zoom in on that and get a better lip. I'm just roughing it out, but I really don't like to spend a lot of time on trying to redo this. Nope. Nope. Yeah, there you go. And then so that'll kind of come around, curve a little bit, give it some volume. And there you have that. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Okay, still, this is not the finished one. I'm just kind of plotting everything out still. I'll give her eyelashes, all that. I'm just trying to find out where my main lines for this are going. It's very stylized artwork when you're trying to go comic book. And so I'm more used to traditional art. And so doing comic book artistry, let's see. There we go. Her chin would probably be right around here, and it'd probably come in a little bit more. Swoop in a little bit, not be so angled like that. There we go. And then her one ear would be here. And then her other ear would be roughly about there. Okay, and then there's her eye. And then there you go. And then she'll have her little eyelashes here. Again, same thing. Not really concerned too much about that. Just, burp, there it is. And then, So again, I'm just trying to rough it out real quick. The faster that you sketch, the more you can sort of refine and refine. Should look like that. And then for her, like her hairline will probably be right about there, and kind of that's too much. And then kind of come over like that, yeah. And then she'll probably, I don't know about her hair yet, but we'll just finish her scalp. Right about here. It's funny. Let me see. I'm gonna go around like that. There we go, and then get rid of that excess. And again, that's going to be covered up by hair, so it's not really that important. Or her neck is probably going to be like right here, and then probably right underneath the chin there. Let's see, and then that will come down. She'll have her little clavicle, and then like that. But anyway, so yeah, it's just everything on the usually. When you're drawing females, everything that you're drawing is going to be a lot, just a lot of round. There's a lot of roundness to them, to their features and things like that. So, you are, when you're drawing a male, he's got chiseled features usually. Let's see, no, that looks too cauliflower. Anyway. Just chiseled features, and on a woman, it's usually very. Here we go. It's usually very curvy. That is not a good ear. I do not like that at all. I will come back to that later. But anyway, so how are you guys doing? Have y'all heard about the goings on with AT&T tapping the new, not CEO, but the new board of directors? I think they tapped a new board of directors. Okay, and then that ear would not come out that far. You'll see it, but you'll just see a little bit of it. Okay, cool. So that was interesting. And then, let's see. There's that. There you go. And then a bit here. A bit here. Okay. So this will come out. That will come up. This will come around. Come out. And then there's a little bit of a go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. It'll probably come around, and that'll probably come around like that. The ear might not be so dragged. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And this isn't a drawing that I'm going to be keeping, so it's like, who cares? This is just, hey guys, most of us that are in the art world don't really draw a lot of female figures, so you want to get your sketch pad out often, and you want to take on that, let me see, that challenge. The more line art you do, the faster you get. You are absolutely correct. What's good, man? Hey, I didn't send you a link because I just jumped on, but if you are available, did you have my thing? I thought you, hold on. But yeah, maybe you would know about the whole somebody tap in somebody from AT&T. Hang on one second. Because again, guys, this was a last minute stream. See, hide. Invite. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get Mr. Anthony in here if he's available. If he is, cool. If not, that's cool. I don't want to interrupt home time, family life. Here we go. All right. There you go. Sent that there. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. It is awesome that you're here. So, oops. Let me get that. Just dropped my little thing. So here we go. So we've got this. Started off that just real basic structure, kind of refined it a little bit. Then I would make a new layer and then do that with this one here. So Control U. Typically what I'll do is, in order to keep everything straight, I'll colorize it, bring that up, lighten that up a little bit, and bring it over to blue. So I can blue line it, raise that opacity up a little bit, or it doesn't really raise the opacity, just raise the lightness, but you could raise the opacity here as well, and then you won't be able to see it if I make it 0 opacity. It's gone. But anyway, so there's that, and then I'll go to layer 4. I'm still on black, so there's that. So the first thing I would do is sort of start with the eyes, and I would actually go with a smaller brush. Kind of come in here. Yeah, there we go. Start with that. Bring that. Give the tops of the eyes. Kind of put another swoosh right there. Another swoosh right there. The bottom. And then I would follow that line right there. There we go. Let me see. Let me zoom in. How does that look? Oh, my eraser is huge. Let's see. There we go. A little bit more of an eyelid. I would color this all black, but for right now, we are just drawing. We're just kind of sketching this out. And again, this doesn't even have to be my final form. You know, it's like whatever. If I want it to be, then great. If I don't, then great. You know, it doesn't matter. Just keep going. Let's see. So that eye's there. This one's here. And then she has her eyelash out sort of that. That. And then, let's see. Right there. And then I'll just erase what I did on the top. There we go. And then there's that. There we go. Okay, kind of come up like that. There we go. And then we'll just add a little bit of the eye. There we go. And then that would be the reflecting light right there. Sort of, you know, you can color it in if you want. I'll show you guys. That's pretty much it. I like that side a lot better than this side. Let's see. Let me rotate this a little bit and let me correct this. That is not as pretty as the other side. Okay, so got this. There's that one. There we go. And then that can connect there. That doesn't look so bad. If I want, I can do some more on the bottom. Same with this here. Just add that, and then there you go. And she has some on the bottom. Little eyeliner. Just give it a little. Anyway, there you go. There's that. So thank you guys for coming and checking this out and having some fun with me for a little bit. Let's see. So I hope you guys all saw Andre's tweet this morning and liked and shared it. You know, the more people that Her eyes kind of open a little bit more on this side. Just a little more bright-eyed and pushy over here. Okay, go there like that. There we go. And then right here. Okay, just sort of swoop in. Very stylized eyebrow. Nobody's eyebrows act like this. This is just from what I've seen in the comics. Very long, and they have like a kind of a sort of a dart to it. It's kind of scary, but you know, it is what it is. There you go. There's that one. Let's see. Who is it supposed to be? Just rando lady. I'm just doing a female because normally, most people draw what they know, and most male artists draw the male form because they're most familiar with it from looking in the mirror, every day. And not a whole lot of people, attempt females, because they are intimidated by their body structure, or they tend to draw. I've seen some artists, not naming any names, but I've seen some artists that have that draw very masculine sort of forms for women because they're just so used to drawing the male form that it's hard for them to see these shapes in a more rounded or curved situation. So I did send Anthony a link. I don't know if he's still there. He might have just said, "Hey, what's up?" and he's off doing his thing. I'm not gonna hit him up. I did send him a link just in case he wanted to join in, because I know that he has probably something to say about that. The AT&T tapping of the that individual in that role over at Warner Brothers. Let's see. There you go. There. And then, so as you can see, they sort of match, but don't really. The eyebrows, because it's a 3/4. It's not a straight on perspective. It's more of a perspective piece than a straight on mugshot. Let me see. What's up, Jesse? How's it going, man? Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. I'm glad that you're here, man. It's awesome. What do you guys think? Are y'all very familiar with what's going on over at Warner Brothers? Just nowhere did it say that Ann Chernoff had lost her position or lost her job. It just says that they had tapped somebody else for that particular role. That could mean that she just was moved. So because that happens as well. It does not mean that she lost her job, unless they come out and say, that she lost her job. But anyway, so how's it going? How is everyone out there? How are y'all doing? There we go. That looks good. And then, you can. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. Not gonna mess with the hair yet. So. No, it's too big. Okay, there we go. That looks good. And then there's that little dimple, not dimple, but divot. And then you can just go back and erase what you've done. And if you look at anybody, you'll see that the human form is very asymmetrical, and even the ears or the nose or whatever, there's always deformations. No one, like both nostrils don't look the same. One's a little bit bigger than the other. And everybody has that. The only person who tried to be asymmetrical was Michael Jackson, and that didn't really translate well. That's why I had to keep going back for more alterations and things like that, because he was a little bit, I want to say, it's sort of a sickness. It's kind of like those people that have think that they don't need a limb, so they try to cut it off or whatever, because they have that sickness. They're just like, yo, this is not this isn't needed on my body. It's that's too thick. It's an extra appendage that is just not, in their eyes, not essential. So there's that. And then we'll do like maybe one here. And then here. Okay, and then her cheeks. And then we'll move down a little bit. Let's see. Nope. Let's start from the chin. Nope. Yeah. There we go. And the other one will connect. Let's see. And then right here, she's got the little divot. That's underneath the nose. A little that little area. Let's see. Get ACS on, yeah. So that release the Schumacher cut. Well, we'll see. We'll see, man. You got to get the air cut before you get the Schumacher cut. That's for show. That's for show. Might have to hear from Walter Hamada on a stream again soon. What is happening? Could be, could be. We'll definitely try to see if we can get him on. But that is that's Nicotina's connection. He's the one that goes and has like hot dogs, cookouts, stuff like that with him. So let's see. Let's just put that there. All right. And typically you don't put a lot. And from when I draw, I don't do a lot of line art or line work on people's faces yet, because I'm just my style is a bit too clean for that, and I am trying to break out of that. That's a limitation of mine. Like when you look at Jim Lee art, I have somewhere. Yeah, there you go. You can definitely tell that Oops. No, I don't like that at all. Let's see. Let's change the length of the lower lip. Let's see. So we're going to start here. A bit longer. No. Sloan Peterson. Let's see. I'm going to come up here. Hold on. I'm going to make that a little bit rounder. See, like that. And then that comes up. And then there. No. There we go. And then we'll give her a little bit of a shadow under the chin. Let's see. Okay, that looks okay. That would wrap around a little bit, I think. Okay, there you go. So then, again, same thing. The neck would be there. The other side of the neck would be there. Let's see, her little clavicle would be there. Hold on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's see. She would be like right here. I'll get rid of one of those lines. There we go. And the other side would be like right here. So a little bit higher. Let's see. Okay. Right about there. And then I can divot there. I can divot there. And then you just sort of have a shadow underneath. And then that would come across that way and that way. And then go back to that vicious ear. No, hold on. Come down. There we go. There's that ear, and then, oops, no, I don't like that. There we go. There's the ear on the other side. Take off the blue. I need to fix her eyebrow, but I do have a special guest waiting in the back. He's been waiting there for about 30 minutes. I just noticed him. And without further ado, this is Anthony, ACS Universe.
What up?
What's up, man?
Shit.
What's up?
Chilling, dude.
I like that. I like that.
I was playing.
What's up, Steve Cassan's here. Q is here. What's going on, guys?
What up?
Movies, aka Isaac the Film Junkie, or the Film Critic, or Isaac the Film Guy. We'll just say that. He's here. What's going on? Great, Ryan. Thank you. Let's see what you say. Ryan Rumor has that Super Skrull will be in the MCU Fantastic Four first villain in their MCU movie. Well, I mean, they need to do something other than Doctor Doom, and I think Doctor Doom have its own movie.
Yeah,
you know, just break the cycle. You know.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Doctor Doom is the higher hierarchy of Fantastic Four villains. That's like that's like out of a trilogy. If they do such a thing, that's like mid second movie, whole third movie.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they treated him just like he's like the fifth Fantastic Four member usually. Kind of, and that's kind of how they treat him. It's like, that's weird.
Yeah. Nah. If Marvel's first Fantastic Four movie. No, Doctor Doom. Give us one of those.
Agree.
Yeah, give us one of those lesser villains, and let them come in, man. But no, I was playing fucking.
Oh, you're playing a video game?
Yeah, I was playing Call of Duty, and I saw you were live and shit. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'll hop on here for a second. Not versed at all in any kind of
man, I used to school my kids on Call of Duty, but this was back when it was like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was fire.
And then also when they first introduced Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops was
Black
fire.
Ops 2. Yeah, so I was, you know, I would always flank them, and they were like, "Man, how do you do that?" Because I would never, you know, they would camp or something like that. I'm like, I'm just running around the map and whatever. And we're on different TVs.
Yeah.
So you know that was always fun.
No, this is looking dope, man. Nah, man, I am not versed at all. And like when I saw the thing earlier, the Variety article about you know, the boardroom changes and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck any of this means. I'm sure like we were all looking for those names though.
Yeah.
We were
I mean,
for
you know, one thing you didn't see was, you know, a CEO change.
Yeah.
So that hasn't happened yet. And,
you
know, I mean, you know, there will be changes, you know, everybody, you know, like it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
That there will be more heads rolling, more heads, you know, more things changing. But even with Anna Sarnoff getting moved, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's fired or that she has a severance package or anything like that. That just means that, you know, hey, this other person is taking the role, and I think they did the same thing with some other people. You know, they've they don't get rid of them; they just shift them over and see how they do in a different setting, environment, whatever.
And like I think we were probably talking about it yesterday on Andre's show. They're not gonna just.
It's not cold turkey. You can't.
Yeah.
You cannot run a business, no matter who you are, no matter how many people you're bringing over. You can't run a business and just like, you know, hey, we're doing this major overhaul. You know, I mean, unless the company is liquidated and you know, and they're, you know, they can do whatever the hell they want because they're starting up from scratch.
Kind of like like the Fox thing was like they had some stuff in the works.
Yeah.
But it's the Fox thing I don't think was as far along as like the movies for coming out for Warner Brothers / DC.
Yeah,
those things have been shit. Several of them are already filmed. They're done filming and they're doing whatever delays they put out. So they're not gonna. Yeah, they can't just be like, "Yo, let's just cut cold turkey on these people." Yeah, no, they can't.
Let's go.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah,
you know.
No, I think. I mean, I saw it and I was like, okay, this is cool to a certain extent. Didn't get too excited about it just because. I mean, what we're looking to see is, like something like Toby Emmerich replaced, or what I'm saying, like that's what would like build for me personally. The hype would be up here when you see something like that, or oh shit, what's his name?
Who's that?
Just like even when it comes to Anne or whatever, like if you see like they've been replaced by this person in the news, then that's when my hype will get up. But
sure.
As far as right now, it's like this. It looks good. It looks good. There's different names put in there, and look, I don't know any of these people that when I read the article that were moving into these in the board. Because that's what that article was mainly about, the board, and it said like Warner Brothers was looking to drop it from 13 to 10 people on the board or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's but you see Hamada's name or something, and you're like, oh,
Hamada's not even HBO though. I mean, they're
he's just head of DC Films. Yeah,
he's DC Film president. So I don't think you're going to see that change for DC Films until they're done. Finished with Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
When they have changed Warner Brothers regime and have people, new people, have the other people working in maybe, the same position, different positions. And then they can see, well, does this work or whatever? Then their attention focuses on the other, companies within the umbrella that is Warner Brothers or
like this,
AT&T or whatever.
The sub compartments.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no, I just think it's. I'm not gonna say it's exciting to see, but it's cool to see. You see it, okay? So like they got this new board. None of the names are the old names or whatever. So you see that, but I wouldn't say like lose your mind about it.
It's nothing to say. Oh, hey, confirmation for X, Y, and Z. Because nothing, dude, it's even when AT&T took over, there were things that moved around, but did that make any real difference or change within the company?
No.
Did it change, back to Snyderverse or anything like that because of AT&T? We got the Snyder Cut, but we didn't really get anything else, concerning the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me erase this. I'm gonna try to do a different pose. Like there's her head, but let's try to get a different pose on this one. But yeah, so did you? Here, let me move the head to floating head. Did you watch the what is that? The Puss in Boots trailer?
Yo. Puss in Boots is fire, dude. I love the first movie. I can't even like the first Puss in Boots was fire. And I saw the second one. I was just like, yo, this is great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that. The other trailer that came out today was obviously the Miss Marvel trailer, which knows zero about the character.
Yeah.
So, but watching
I don't know anything about that character either.
Yeah.
So I'm not too familiar with Marcus was saying something about the character, which is cool, but not something that I'm too familiar with or whatever.
Yeah. No, and so no, the trailer looked promising. I mean, I could see the direction they're going with it. Obviously, the character was properly casted as far as her ethnicity or whatever, and so like, I'm gonna watch it. And it's a Disney Plus show when it comes out in June, which is crazy. I think Obi-Wan probably rolls straight into Miss Marvel because Obi-Wan's the end of May, 6 episodes, and it just rolls right in or whatever. Yeah. So the Underminer.
The Underminer. Yeah, that was what is it? Oh, that was fucking Andre. We called him the Underminer yesterday.
Yeah.
So Underminer. Let me see. Steve Kassan. I mean, the Mole Man, first villain. For Miss Marvel. Let's see. Okay.
He said Mole Man though. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super Skrull is a mutated Skrull general in this planet, or in his planet. He has basically all the powers of the Fantastic Four, but better. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Hey, what's happening, Andrew? How's it going, man?
Andrew? What up, Andrew?
Good to see you here. Good to see you.
Kitty Soft Paws is thick, bro.
What?
Who's Kitty Soft Paws, bro?
Now, speaking of paws, did you or have you seen the other movie from Disney Pixar? So what is it? It's something red, burning red, or something.
Oh, no, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it.
I did watch it. I did watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of odd.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of odd. It reminded me a little bit of I want to say like Teen Wolf in a way, the old Teen Wolf movie.
Which was fire. Teen Wolf was fire. Yeah.
Teen Wolf was fire.
Yeah.
But this one didn't remind me of that in like, I don't want to say in a good way, but it was sort of like kind of like this character was going through some changes, and it was just kind of weird. They touched on a subject that I didn't think they needed to. It could have just been, just a change, like you're turning into a werewolf or whatever, but it's a panda, or a red panda rather.
Yeah.
So there it is, turning red. And I don't know about woke, but it's just it touches on puberty, and I just didn't think that needed to be in it. I just thought that, hey, it could just be, this girl's turning into a panda because her family turns into pandas, and it was cool, how or why, that was interesting or whatever. But and I I didn't mind her going through like puberty as far as like, just looking at boys and like, oh, I didn't like it, and then looking at boys and like, oh my gosh, you're this, that, or whatever. That was funny, that was cool. But other than that, I was like, they didn't need to touch on certain subjects. And then there was one line in it that I really didn't like, because I was like, why would you put this in a Disney kids movie? They were talking about, let me take off Andrew Casale. He is not affiliation with that. Hey, look at this guy. Who's that? We got Nicotine in the house.
What up?
Snaggletooth.
Yeah,
he went to the dentist.
Snaggletooth. You remember Snaggletooth?
But yeah, so the
I'll watch it this weekend. Normally,
I'd love to get your take on it, because it mentioned something that I was like, that's not for children, and don't try to normalize or glorify that. And you'll know which one I'm talking about. Like when it's said, it's sort of said in passing. So it's like, if you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, you don't. And it's different adult humor than like Shrek. Like Shrek was adult humor. Yeah.
Shrek was the perfect. When I take my kids to the movies, I get a certain enjoyment out of it.
They get something right.
Yes.
And this thing, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's not. I was like, that didn't need to happen. They didn't need to touch on that. They didn't need to bring that in. And why in the world would you try to not glorify, but just sort of what's the word? I guess normalize and I don't know, but anyway, so I would love to hear what you have to say about that.
Normally when I watch Well, when it's streaming movies, I normally watch them when they come out on the weekend because that's when I'm off and I can like actually, jump
enjoy
into
or pay attention.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I'll watch it this weekend.
Okay.
Another thing that I saw that fucking because dude, I got off work today and shit, whatever, and I was like, so I was looking on my phone because obviously Spider-Man No Way Home is now digital. You can, rent it or whatever you want to do with it. But I didn't know it had, and I thought it was next week when it came out or whatever, like where I can purchase physical media of it because I am going to purchase it on physical media.
Yes, but it does need to be purchased.
Yeah, I saw a thing where it was like if you have Prime Video, it's free, and I was like,
yeah, really? Prime?
No, dude. Like I clicked on the link, and all it did was show me the first 3 minutes of No Way Home.
Show me the first 3 minutes. What?
It's like 3.5. That's like, what are you doing here? You guys are false advertisement or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do they call that? What do they call it when they bait and switch? It's
pretty much that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, but I think it comes out on physical media next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. It's late March. It might not be late March. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah,
I thought it was late March when it came out on physical media. I know Moon Knight comes out like I think next week is
Oh, really?
When Moon Knight starts.
Yeah, because I'm interested in that. I do want to see that. Like I don't know anything about that character other than,
and that's why I'm very interested.
Very interesting. And I like, Poe Dameron and all that. I mean, I don't like the character that they created for Poe Dameron, but I do like Oscar Isaac.
Yeah,
there you go.
He's fire.
He's good. He was great in Dune. Loved it.
I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
I'm just using this as a free. Man, I'm like trying to fix this up. Dude, this is all supposed to be just like lines just thrown anywhere. I'm not.
Yeah, it looks like
so much time on
the big old boobies right there.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. But let me see. So, Phil's here. What's up, Phil?
What up, Phil? Not a whole
lot of drawing going on. I know. I'm just like. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, the mom in the movie was a little too much, a little too overbearing. I was like, that is just way more than any mom would really be. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, there are some moms out there that are like, I know of some. That are
I think you know what? I saw somebody posted a picture earlier, and I think I kind of got what you're talking about. I'll wait to watch the movie and see it in full context. But she was walking through, and she had like a box of. She had several boxes of items.
Yes. And I was like, that's something. In my opinion, that's something that doesn't need to be taught by Disney.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is between a mom and her daughter that or also sex education or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't need to be a thing. It could have easily just been, hey, this is my family turns into pandas.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'll watch it in its full context.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Because I'm definitely.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because I did see that screenshot that somebody posted earlier. Oh shit! There's something else that came out today. Damn it! I can't think of.
I didn't see the Sonic thing. Did you see Sonic?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw the new trailer. Like, okay, well, I think it was after we went.
I've heard good things about the trailer, but I haven't seen it.
No, yes, yeah. I think I saw a trailer after after the show last night, after Andre's show. So yeah. No, it was It was look, if you ever played the game as a kid, that's why I enjoyed the first one, and I think this one's gonna be all right. I think it'll be all right. I mean, there's a specific target audience for that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't Sonic doesn't lend itself to you know what I'm saying? Like people who haven't played the games, they might be hesitant to approach these movies or whatever. But if you've played the games and you know the characters and you've seen like whatever that you're gonna enjoy. Sonic.
Well, I think a lot of parents just see it because Sonic is looking cute and cuddly and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that is in itself enough.
Well,
for parents,
most parents
okay,
who watch it, they play because that Sonic came out when I was in my teens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sonic came out back in the day, and while I was more of a Nintendo fan over Sega, that was the Sega game that, bro, if you had a Sega like Genesis or whatever, that game was fire, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and it was mad hard on a certain level, but yeah, no, it was good.
Okay, well, I mean, to be honest, I was a Nintendo user, but I never really got into Sonic. I was like, okay, he's collecting coins and he does loop-de-loops, and that's sort of.
I think that was the thing about that game, which is what I think drew people in. As far as fans of the game, it's just that like it was really, really challenging. It was like Super Mario Brothers. That game is like if I played it right now, that game is challenging, girl.
It is.
It is really, really challenging. Like and timing your jumps and all of that stuff, even from the first level. So I think Sonic, had that same exact thing where it was just like it's super challenging.
And I also didn't get into Earthworm Jim.
No, I didn't play.
I never really got into that one either.
I didn't get into that one
or whatever. But
it's beloved, but yeah, I didn't. Yes. I didn't get into Earthworm Jim. Contra, yes, Contra was mad.
Contra was dope, but what got or kept me going was I don't even know how you pronounce it, but it's called Ikari Warriors.
Yeah, I was talking about.
And we played that game so long that the cartridge got hot. We played overnight.
Yeah,
overnight, through the night, played it, and there was no. I don't remember if there was pause or anything like that.
No,
but
back in the day,
you'd have the you and your friend, and y'all could as long as one of you was alive, then you could continue, right?
Yeah.
You could continue. And hold on, let me erase this line real quick. And so we stayed until the last level that we played. It started like glitching. Like our characters were still there, but you couldn't see anything other than the enemies. You couldn't tell where you were walking, anything like that. It was just we got so far in that game. I forgot how many levels up we were.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was literally that was crazy. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
What did we do?
They used to make back in the day the games were just that's why the experienced gamers who still like real because they had a like I said, Contra was mad hard, dude. That was difficult, and any other even Excite Bike was fire. Nobody's gonna remember Excite Bike. Excite Bike.
Excite Bike.
Oh, yeah, dude, you could create your own levels. You could create your own
yeah. That was great. Metroid got me kind of lost, and that was hard. It's good game hard. I was always like, they had the new form and everything that you had to go and you'd find it and all that or whatever. So
Phil says Excite Bike, bro. Excite Bike was. It was just a dirt bike game, side scroller where you can literally create your own map, like your own courses. That shit was dope, dude.
Yeah, no, I used to like that. I used to like doing that on Halo too. Creating your own maps. I used to love.
Even though I was an Xbox dude, that's I owned a 360 at a time, but the only reason why it was because of Halo. Like Halo was just fire, dude.
It was like we did like Halo Reach.
It's crazy because there's like I was out of video games for a long time, and then I went over to this dude's house that that I went to school with, and he had a PlayStation. I was like, "Yo, what is that?" He's like, "Yo, it's a PlayStation. It's a Sony PlayStation." And he, I don't know if he was playing.
No.
What was the game with the trucks with the clown face on them? It was
Twisted
Evil.
Killer.
It was Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal.
That, and he was playing other games, and then I was like, yo, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, it's just like, yo, a PlayStation at that time, in that economy, bro, a PlayStation, it probably didn't cost them like $150. That's a lot, bro.
It was, that was you dropped some bones on that.
Yeah. Twisted Metal, Phil. Yeah, it's Twisted Metal. But so that's when I got back into video games. So I was like, yo, this is dope. And then obviously Resident Evil started dropping games on the PlayStation. They had their cinematic moments, you know, I'm talking about not the gameplay. Gameplay was fire, but they had cinematic moments that you were just like, what am I looking at right now? It's just like actually, and then you know, PlayStation 2 came out. I got a PlayStation. But then PlayStation 2 was one of the ones that I got like soon after it released.
Yeah.
And then obviously Sony, the Dreamcast came out.
I got a Dreamcast and I was like,
Dreamcast came, look, they had a window, bro.
It was too late in the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had Taxi Driver was fire that they had.
Taxi Driver was great, and the Simpsons game was great.
Yep. And then they had an NFL, a football game, 2K, which it wasn't called 2K at the time because they didn't start calling it 2K until it reached the, but it was like NFL 97 or whatever.
Okay.
Yo, that shit was dope. But but Sony knew they had a year. They knew that okay, Nintendo had come up with their product GameCube. I think it was GameCube.
Yeah.
And we already know Sony is dropping the PlayStation 2 here. We have 1 year. Because as soon as PlayStation 2 came out, Dreamcast just fell. Like not in the quality of games.
No more games, no more anything.
Yes, nobody was going to buy it. Yeah, nobody was going to buy it. Yeah,
and I was like, okay, well, I jumped on. I got myself a PlayStation 2. I was like, all right.
Yeah, PlayStation 2 is fire, dude. Metal Gear Solid, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
no, but you know what? Freaking the Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
That. And they had like this mode where you would go and you would fight. It was like Jedi versus Sith or something, and you would just go through the map. God, what the heck is going on? All right, you know what? Never mind. I'm so sorry. Just getting distracted by the conversation. It was a great conversation. Just like that leg is looking like crap. It's looking like ass, and so is this one. I'm not happy with this. I'm just like.
Yeah,
I'm talking more about games than I am, focused on this art. So let me see. I like everything from the thigh to the knee, and then
I know that just jumping forward to that shit for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
when they released the Star Wars Episode 3 game, fire. Like that game was fucking incredible, dude. You played through the game as Anakin or whatever. And then, like, there was an alternate ending where you killed Palpatine at the end and you took over. It was dope. It was dope. And they also had a game mode on there where you were able to just like, they had several Jedi, they had Grievous, they had a bunch of characters from like the movie where you could just like play it like Mortal Kombat. That shit was dope too. It's fire.
Yeah, and then
release that again, please.
Let me. Battlefront 2 came out. And that was great. That was
Battlefront 2 was fire.
And then they started working on Battlefront 3, and then that fell to pieces.
Yeah,
and
I don't know why it was. Battlefront 2.
It looked good. They had like this evil Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I was like, whoa, that's interesting, like an alternate skin or something, and
Battlefront 2 was like Call of Duty it was like 100 versus 100, and you were just playing battles from like the you know what I'm saying, from the movies, and you were on a side and whatever, and they had little things where like you get a little perk, you be Luke Skywalker if you got like a couple kills in a row or whatever. It was dude, that shit was dope.
It was great.
Yeah,
and then they tried to recapture the magic.
No. On PlayStation 4, they had when the Force Awakens came out, they tried to release a new Battlefront. No.
Oh, Battlefront 2, and that one ate dust, because of the system, the reward system that they had.
Yeah, and also they, it's a thing when you allow people to buy points and shit. Like that's
nobody
you know what I'm
wants.
saying? You weren't earning the points through gameplay. Like if you had some fat pockets, you can go ahead and buy you these perks or whatever.
Right.
Microtransactions, that's what it's called.
Microtransactions. They had the little cases that would pop open.
And people didn't like that. I didn't like it at all either because I'm just like, yo, just play the fucking game. Because like with Call of Duty, they've had something similar, but they just went back to just straight up just play. You can buy perks like weapons and shit, but as far as like things that will push you forward in the game past somebody else because they just don't have the money, that's
it was like pay for play or whatever.
Also, dude, yo, the Force Unleashed, them two games, fire.
Starkiller. I loved the Rancor they have in that game.
Yeah,
with the tusks.
Yeah,
and it was like the male Rancor or whatever. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, those two games were fire because they I think they lived between episode 3 and 4. So like it was you
still have your GameCube.
Oh,
I think we still have ours.
I don't have no.
I know I still have my Super Nintendo. I have that.
Nice.
That's in the other room. I haven't opened that thing in years, so I don't know if it still works.
Let's
see. Make Starkiller canon again. It is canon. Starkiller base, guys.
No, I would like to see his character come. It would be.
He would be the one to use because you can't go back and use Ray Park, and since he is the voice of Darth Maul, and they like Sam Witwer, I don't see why they don't use him.
No, and what I would, as far as Starkiller, I know his main stories take place between episode 3 and 4. I'd like to see him just chilling after damn it, what's the name of the last one? The episode 9. Like after
race for the end.
Yeah. After the Rise of Skywalker, let me see what this dude's doing out here. Like, what's he doing?
Yeah,
that would be fire. Yeah,
no one's ever really gone. No one has ever really gone in this universe. I mean, they're talking about bringing back Samuel Jackson. And it's like, I keep hearing it. No one's ever really gone. No one's ever really gone. And it's like, okay, thank you.
If
nobody asked for that, but okay.
Make him an Inquisitor, but powerful. Nah, I would love. Yo, I don't know what they're gonna do with the Inquisitors in this Obi-Wan show. I don't know if he murks them all or whatever is gonna happen. That'd be fire.
Yeah,
if he's fire. Because it'd be fire to see him fight them. But the Samuel Jackson stuff it'd be cool, but I'm on like defensive like he died and it was actually
because it ruins Anakin's turn.
His journey to become Darth Vader, because when remember after he did that to Samuel Jackson, he was like, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like he felt that.
He felt bad, and then he's like, oh, never mind, he survived. Okay, good. Now I can go back to finding Padme. Did you see the pictures of the twins that they're going to use in Obi-Wan of Luke and Leia? Like Luke and Leia, not toddlers. Yeah, I guess not toddlers.
I saw the kid. That's the only one I saw. He kind of did look similar to Jake Lloyd, like facial features or whatever. But I didn't see like.
I thought he looked. It's funny. I thought he looked like Peter Dinklage.
His haircut was different. If the haircut had been similar, I thought they looked pretty similar. I wasn't. Yeah. But wait a minute. Did they put him beside Leia's twin or?
They did. I know that Max has the picture. He posted it on his show for tonight. I haven't seen young Leia yet.
Okay.
So
let me see. I hadn't seen it either. So
I'm not quite sure. I have not witnessed that. So.
Yeah, no, I'm interested.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm definitely this out of all the shows that they've done, even The Mandalorian. This is the one that I am most intrigued about. Like, please don't screw this one up.
Yeah.
Don't turn him into something he's not. Don't do something that we've never seen him do. That, I mean, like I was thinking, I was like, I sent you this TikTok the other day, which I know you've already seen, and it's all about Rey and how she was able to heal
the force healing stuff,
the force healing stuff, and it had Anakin, and Anakin was like, Master, isn't this something we should have learned in the Jedi Academy? And he was like, yes, I think you're right. And he's like, how did she learn it? She read it from the books. Don't you think the Jedi should have had the books? It's like if Anakin had learned what Rey had learned, then the whole Padme thing would, not be an issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just
it's look, man, they were struggling toward it because it's like the first time we saw the force healing was in the Mandalorian. Remember that shit? It was the week that
yeah. Well, they did that so that it wouldn't
when she did it. They did it so that when she did it in the movie, you wouldn't be like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah. Because Grogu literally does it in the Mandalorian, like the episode that came out that same week. That
yes, it was all planned. And it was like, okay, guys, we see what you're doing here. I mean, come on, you can't think we're that stupid. But they did. They were like, no, these people are stupid. But yeah, so I totally did not like. I totally just I was like, no, dude, that breaks so many so many rules.
Yeah,
that we've learned, about Jedi and what they're capable of and what they can and cannot do and all that, and what they should and shouldn't do.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that thing from Superman the movie. Like you're forbidden from altering the past or whatever. It's like it is forbidden, and so that was like a thing. He knew he was going against his dad, and he was just being selfish with trying to save Lois.
Yeah.
No, so that made it like kind of it gave it more, to me, more layers. Let's see.
I think Obi-Wan's gonna go a more traditional, like good versus evil path, like we saw in like a New Hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I was saying on the show yesterday, I recently watched like Empire Dreams. The behind the scenes shit or whatever. Yeah. So like it's and that's what A New Hope was. It was a pretty much a traditional good versus evil type thing.
Yeah.
And I think they'll go back to that when it comes to Obi-Wan, where it'll be like, just like this is this. The Inquisitors are trying to hunt out the rest of the Jedi, and obviously they're not going to win because he shows up in Episode 4.
I think he's going to die. I think Ewan McGregor's going to be like, yo, can you kill off my character? So that
but they can't. I don't think they can't because he shows.
I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
There's no way they can do that. But that'd be funny if they did. They're like, what? Yes, it's another timeline.
No, I think it'll be. And I thought it was cool also in the trailer for Obi-Wan that he didn't really say much. I think they
didn't want to give away anything. I don't know why I'm doing this anyway. They didn't want to give anything away, which is cool. I don't really want them to give away too much of what's going on or what's happening or whatever. I just I want to enjoy it.
I think as long as they after this series, the next time I watch A New Hope, when I see the one scene, and I think I talked about this yesterday, when Darth Vader's like, I haven't felt this presence since, and he turns and just walks away. If they make that understandable and believable, I'll be fine with the series. You know what I'm saying? Because the way, like, when you first saw that, obviously we were kids. It's fucking A New Hope. Like, we were young, so like you don't know why he said it like that. We've watched 9 movies now, So like we have a thing where they made it to look as though the last time Obi-Wan and Anakin met was Revenge of the Sith when he cut his legs off.
This is what I told not Anthem. Sorry, this is what I told Andre is that Obi-Wan doesn't know that Anakin is Darth Vader.
Yeah,
because at the end of Episode 3, he hasn't met Darth Vader.
Yeah,
therefore, he has no idea. He has to meet him, understand who he is. Is like and so he's going to see who he is. He's going to try to change him. And that's why he tells Luke, he's more machine now than man, much less an evil. All right.
Yeah. I get that from Obi-Wan's point of view.
Yeah.
But in A New Hope, when Darth Vader says, like, it's a pretty intense scene. He's like, I hadn't felt this presence since. He just turns and walks away. Now, from Obi-Wan's point of view, when he's in his hut and they're talking, he gives him, he says, yo, this was your daddy's lightsaber and whatever. And he's like, now he's just a machine, twisted and evil.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can get that so I guess he'll find out. But like, if they make it believable that, because when Darth Vader says that in A New Hope, he says, I haven't felt this presence since. It's heavy. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of gravity to it. And it's like, yo, it's been some time since he's felt this presence. But the presence is so large that, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, if they can make me believe whatever happens between them in this Obi-Wan series, if they can make me believe the gravity of that scene, I'm good with it. And now that you mentioned that, that's a Obi-Wan literally could have been seeing he literally could have seen Vader 3 years ago in A New Hope and be like, now he's just twisted. I'm like, oh, I got you because I see that. But Vader saying I hadn't felt this presence since and making it seem like it's such a long time. That's the only thing for me. As long as they make that believable, I'm cool. What you were talking about coming from Obi-Wan's perspective, that shit could have been a year ago. And he just found out. He could be like, yo, he's twisted and evil. I'm like, yeah, he is. You just found out. But because Vader made it seem like it was such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be that it was a long time, but it could be that it was just he thought he had killed him.
Yeah.
I haven't felt that presence since. Oh shit, I didn't kill him. It could be
that could be fire. Yep, that could be that. If they put that in there, that could be kind of fire.
Yeah,
if he thinks he killed him, and Obi-Wan purposefully makes him think he killed him so that they won't be out here looking for Luke.
Now the only issue that I have with that is that God, that looks okay. So looking at this, that looks hella short. The legs look short. Let me fix this. The legs, I'm still not happy with.
It looks like
these things are dog ugly.
I can't draw it all, so I'm just like, yo, this looks fire.
Nah, it doesn't. It looks short. It's like Peter Dinklage. I like Peter Dinklage. I think he's a fire actor. I'm just messing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go with something a little bit more elongated, like that, and maybe a little bit like that. Yeah. And probably the calf will come out like that. Okay. Anyway. And then that's straight out. Okay. Go here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to erase that a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we have it. Okay. Now, what were you saying before I went nuts on my own drawing?
I was just saying that
about Vader.
Yeah, Vader's his response to Obi-Wan being just even on the Death Star and A New Hope. If they just make that believable to me, as far as, because what the last time you hear Obi-Wan talk about Vader, that could have, like I said, that could have literally happened like 2 years before the movie started. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could be like, oh, he's twisted and evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes more sense. But like Vader's response is just like, yo, I haven't felt that presence since, and he just dips, and it's such a hardcore dip, like, oh, this pissed me off. Like, what the fuck? Oh no, we were saying if Obi-Wan makes Vader believe that he's killed him.
Yeah.
And then they move along to this right here. That's one of the directions I hope they would go, as far as, because if they fight and Obi-Wan just escapes, I'm like, bro.
Yeah, because then he would search him out.
Yes, he would seek him out. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he would seek him out.
He wouldn't just ignore him and go ahead with the finish the Death Star and all that. He'd be like, yo, this Jedi's out here. We need to find this dude. That's So if he did that, I'd be like, yo, that's cool. That's a cool little thing where I think it would be. I think that will move the story along. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, we just have to wait and see. Shit comes out.
Yes. I mean, it's not that long that we have to wait, to be honest.
Yeah,
we have
the end of May.
But what 2 months?
Pretty much, it's May 25th, so it's pretty much the last week of May. It's March right now, so we just got a couple more months to wait to see it.
Still too big.
But look, man, I got to bounce, bro.
Oh man, no, hey, thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate it. I know you're doing your drawing stream. Tell the folks where they can find you on your drawing. I mean, on your gaming stream.
Draw. Decent gamer, can't draw. But y'all can find me on at 2279 ACS. _ that for Twitter, and that's where you can find me, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. Hey,
and you're gonna go game?
No, I'm about to go to bed probably.
Oh. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll probably go eat a sandwich or something and go to bed. Yeah, it's.
I got you.
Make him yeah. Hey, shouts out to the chat, everybody who's out here watching. Hey, I appreciate you having me on, man. And
oh yeah, and dude, anytime. I just, like I said, I mean, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get on tonight, so I just jumped on, forced myself to get on. Yeah, because I mean, if I don't force myself to do it, I'm just more than likely not going to do it. And I just I want to. I want to draw. I like drawing, so yeah.
Also, for my show on Friday, I know there's Ohio Dave is doing at 4:30 p.m. California Andre's time. That's the way. That's the best way I can put it. It's they're doing a watch party for Zack Snyder Justice League because Friday is the 1-year anniversary of the release. Yeah, and then after that, once it's done, Dave is, I think, the Film Junkie is doing pretty much the same thing. He's going to do like a watch party or whatever. So, like, when my show goes live on Monday, not Monday, on Friday.
Wow.
On Friday.
Watch out, Nicotina.
No, on Friday at 8, we're still doing the Power Hour.
Okay.
But we will probably tune in to Dave's stream of watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. And if you don't know what Power Hour is, 60 minutes. We take a shot of beer every minute.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that on Friday and just watching that. And obviously the 1-year anniversary is special to all of us just because.
Yeah, man.
It happened. It happened.
Yeah, we got something that we didn't think we were gonna get, and hopefully we'll get something else.
Yes. Yeah.
We didn't think we were gonna get. So we shall see.
Yeah.
Here. But yeah, man. Hey, thanks for coming, bro. I know you got to go. I'm not going to keep you. I know you want to hit the sack.
Yeah, man. I'll see you on Thursday, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. Have a good evening, and thanks for coming on. You have a great one, and we'll see you later.
All right, man. Peace out, y'all.
All right, so guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. But thanks for everybody who has jumped in the chat. Thank you, everybody who likes and retweets this, and thank you again for my latest Patreon member, Phantom X, I think. Yes, Phantom X. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon member of mine. This is awesome. And I'll continue this one, and I'll post it. I'll post it on my Twitters, but I won't continue it today. But yeah, and I pretty much have it roughed out, and I'll probably make some adjustments. And our head is a little bit big, so. But that's the good thing, is that like you can always go through and adjust certain things. So it's always good to make some adjustments. But anyway, you guys have a great evening. Thanks for watching. And all right, man, take care. I'll see you guys on Thursday on the 4 Nerds.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you saw, check out our other videos and subscribe for more. Be sure to leave your comments and suggestions down below. Don't forget to check out our TeePublic and Teespring store, and a thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Your support is much appreciated. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. This is Zeeverfett, signing off.